Hello and welcome to episode number 180. That's a lot of the Veeam Community Recap. I am the Rickatron in office. For now, I'll be back next week, but who knows about September. And I'm joined by Safiya one more time. How are you doing, Safiya?
Doing well, Rick. Yeah, it's a good week. It's only, should we say what day we're recording on?
We are recording on Tuesday the 20th
Yeah.
because I got my
Busy week
daughter's
ahead.
moving into uni tomorrow, so I need to take the day off. But yeah, so busy week. Oh my gosh, so busy. It's kind of hurting busy, but Maddie's still on vacation. She is posting some wicked pictures, by the
I
way.
saw some picture of her on a
Yeah,
hike. I think she was in Indonesia. Now she's in
yeah,
India,
yeah.
living her best life.
You
It was
know, it's funny. She picked, we really need to do community in Indonesia and India. And then I didn't really realize a great vacation in the middle, but she's good. She deserves some time off. So, Maddie, hope you're enjoying the holiday and not watching this, but I know you are. So,
she's back online.
oh, yeah, I saw
Yeah.
this big wallop of emails the last couple of days. So that's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Things are running hot, normal, and right in community world. So let's take a look. Let me see. We're still doing our new recorder. Everybody seems to like it, working out okay. Let's start with our first selection from Christian, and let's go big on it. The 3-2-1 rule. I love it when Christian goes in because he only goes deep.
All the time. Yeah. I mean, this is a new blog from Christian. He actually starts off by quoting you, Rick.
Yeah, that'll get my attention.
He talks about the Scale Out Backup Repository, SOBR, is how it's a logistical entity that groups several backup repositories called the extents, which is a software way to pull storage for backup data management. And people can implement the 3-2-1 backup rule with the SOBR, and that's the topic of this blog that Christian's writing. So he's showing you how he implemented the 3-2-1 backup rule with Synology and Wasabi. It's very thorough. As you mentioned, with all of Christian's content, I don't think he's written a blog that's under 4 paragraphs, probably in his life. It's great to follow along and see how he does this step by step. Christian mentions that in the end that leveraging SOBR in your backup enhances data refunds and ensures data validity in case of local disasters. So Rick, I know you commented on there, Drew did as well from Wasabi. Any big takeaways from this blog by Christian?
Well, I love this idea of having double immutable copies anywhere you can. So here's building it on Wasabi, a really powerful way to do it. Adding the S3 compatible, adding the Wasabi storage. I just love this, that it walks you through this ultra resilient kind of double play immutable configuration here. And there's a lot of different ways to do it, right? Christian's going through this with Synology, which is a kind of common unified storage appliance. It also can be done with Object First or an object storage appliance, and I actually like it when you can do both copies immutable, right? And I know that Object First UTB, as it's called, is supported to do immutability as well. And if I go down to the end of the post, if I ever get there with every screenshot,
It'll be Friday.
It'll be Friday, not quite, but I'm almost there. Yeah. Christian, I love the thoroughness because a lot of people don't have this. No, this is good because a lot of people haven't gotten to this level. And we've featured this one from Nico before about the 3-2-1-1-0 backup rule. And if you can get to that double play, ultra resiliency, love it, love it, love it. And I love how Mountain Drew, as we like to call him, has piped in and said that MUA is a very nice addition from the Wasabi side of the house on that administrative panel. And I'll make it green for you, Drew, Mountain Drew, as it is. That's his nickname nowadays.
Mountain Drew.
Mountain Drew lives up in the mountains of Colorado, USA. I'll give you a like just for coming in. Good stuff. Thank you, Christian, for sharing. Rock on. Thoroughness everywhere. Rock on. All right, next up, Sean Simpson, one of our architects, has a really good write-up of integrating with Sophos. And this is really important because these 6 things that Sophos have but then how do we configure it in Veeam? This one's really cool.
Yeah, so this is a post by a Veeamer, as you mentioned, Rick, Sean Simpson. Is he a solutions architect or a systems engineer?
It's always safer to give the higher titles. Let's go with solutions
Okay.
architect because I know he supports our service providers.
Gotcha. Solutions architect today.
Yeah.
Senior systems engineer on Teams.
Yeah.
I double checked. I was like, let me call him the right title. But Sean is showing you how to integrate Veeam solutions with Sophos. He gives a bit of context to who Sophos is, their offerings like endpoint protection, cloud security, and unified threat management. He then goes into a quick guide of integrating Sophos with VBR and lists out the benefits of this integration, such as enhanced security monitoring, unified visibility, advanced threat detection, streamlined management, proactive protection, and efficient incident response. It's important to note, as stated, that you must have Sophos recovery integration license packs and VBR 12.1 or later for this integration. But like Christian's post, this is another thorough walkthrough. You can't miss a single detail. So it's very easy to follow. Sean lists everything out step by step of how to integrate.
Yeah, this is great. I think, Sean, this is a great way that, if someone hears that, hey, Veeam can do event forwarding to Sophos, how do I set it up? And from the Veeam perspective, this is the type of thing that would have to be done to get it done. And I'm so glad that it was shared here, Sean, because the security capabilities by Veeam are rich and thorough to really tackle every platform that's out there. So thank you, Sean, and we hope to call your name again.
Yeah. I think he already posted on the hub again today. So
oh, really?
Yeah,
oh, good.
killing it. Maybe going for MVP status. I don't know.
In the groove. Who knows?
Who knows?
Speaking of MVP, Der Regnar.
Just a segue.
Right.
So yeah, this is from Max, one of our former Veeam Vanguards, legends, now MVP. This is part 2 of his backup for Proxmox series that he's doing. He lists part 1 of his blog right there, as Rick is highlighting. So definitely check that out if you haven't already, where he discusses the architecture and setup. And in this blog, he will focus on the backup and restore. He goes through step by step, as is the theme with today. Everyone is just being very thorough of restoring and migrating. Max writes at the end of his first section that he installed the server on Proxmox, restored it to VMware, deleted it on Proxmox, and restored it again. So the VM moved platforms twice and no issues occurred. So it's very simple to do. Max then shows how to back up Proxmox VMs, taking you through the backup job, and list out restore options for Proxmox backups.
That is awesome. I mean, and I can tell you, I want to also give a special shout out to Jonah May, who didn't write this article, but Jonah's been giving us a lot of good feedback in from the beta. So I want to thank you for that, Jonah. But basically, when you have this right here, you can just see that it sits inside a Veeam backup and replication like another hypervisor, and it's ready to go. I mean, we're going to have this productized in fully GA soon.
No hint.
Holy buckets. There's like 3 tanks on a semi going down the highway. That's pretty cool. You don't see that every day looking out the window. But anyways, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Thank you, Max. Good stuff. And again, everyone, part 1 is right here. That was cool. All right, next up, and this is I've broken the rule, the solid week here. Welcome. Marty, Skitch 210 is up with a VRO, Veeam Recovery Orchestrator, restore into AWS custom script. Wait, I thought VRO only supported Azure. Well, guess what? How do you think the Azure capability was born? These kind of creations like this.
Yeah.
So this is cool.
Yeah, another Veeamer, another Veeam MVP. Marty's a Veeam MVP this year, and another thorough walkthrough. That should be the title of this episode.
Yeah, anytime they give you a GitHub and a long post, you're in for something.
Yeah, so Marty, along with Emily from our team, they both contribute a lot to the VRO Heroes Den space, and this is for all users and learners of Veeam Recovery Orchestrator. So if you are not in that group already, definitely make sure to check out the content there. This post is Marty discussing a script that he revisited, and he states at the beginning that he wrote this initially for V11 before the hub and before he could create content on here. So he's revisiting it now to update it. And on the GitHub Marty links that Rick is showing, it states that the script is designed to help automate the recovery of VMs in a backup job and recovery orchestrator plan to AWS. So step by step, there's
code.
There's no way to mess it up.
Well, there's plenty of ways to mess it up, but I think it's a great way to get started here.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is cool. I mean, people have asked us for the orchestrator product to restore into AWS. We've productized it for Azure, but Marty, these are how capabilities are born. Good stuff. And, truth be told, if I remember right, Marty, I think you've even done these other scripts, whether or not they're here, but in your course of work, you've even done it for some of the other OSs too. So that's may or may not be motivation for more on the hub. But thank you so much for sharing this. All right, special department news is up. We have a user group in Turkey by Tariq and our technical team, Moro, looks like coming up on the 12th of September.
Yeah, and this is actually exciting because this is Tariq's first user group event that he's leading. We had a previous VUG leader in Turkey, but unfortunately, with job switches, it just didn't align anymore. So Tariq was a great addition to the community. He was already posting and he was ready to get engaged with the VUG. And he's doing his first event this September. So if you translate, I'm going to read it out. It says, join Tariq and Moro for the first step in keeping your Microsoft M365 data safe. At this event, you'll meet the new VUG Turkey leader, Tariq, and they'll discuss the importance of M365 backup and how this backup can be provided with Veeam.
Yeah.
So
I had it translated. I just translated it back, but browsers can do that. But yes, thank you, Tariq. Thank you, Moro, also for engaging and helping out. Turkey's a really strong community. Sure, we'll get some more in there. All right, last up in special department, my man, Adele, and my other man, Jeff. Or sorry, not Adele.
Adele, I mean, that's his last name if you want.
I could swear, I swear I just wrote a letter for him and I put Adele as a first name. I might have messed it up.
Maybe.
Anyways, but this guy, Mohammed Adele, he is sharp. And he is a tinkerer and across the platform. Jeff, you better be ready because Mohammed will bring the questions. And it looks like they're going to talk about object storage with Object First.
Yeah, they are. So this is the third VUG Egypt event this year. They had one in January. They had one not even a month ago in July. And then they're going to have another one in September. So yeah, Mohammed will be joined by Jeff. And I like to joke that September is kind of Jeff's month of events because if you go on the events page, he is doing 3 events in 1 week.
Oh, wow. So, it's like you might as well work for Veeam at that point.
I think he made a comment along those lines.
Oh, there's one.
When I sent it over to you. Yeah, he's doing one for Kubernetes
Tanzu.
Corner.
Razvan.
Doing one for the VMCA Study Hall. And he's featuring on the VUG Egypt. Yeah.
Here. Oh, wow.
A whole lot of
Jeff.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, Jeff. This will be cool. Object storage, Object First. Love this. OOTB. They just had that new higher capacity announced. Really cool stuff. All right. And just in time, we are recording on a Tuesday. No magic about it. We are recording on a Tuesday. Safiya was kind enough to prepare the Who's New. We had a big one. We recorded late. Now we're recording early. It's a small number. Still summer, but 55. Let's see. A couple of cool names.
Complain about 55 in a week. Welcome, everyone.
Well, I don't know. I didn't look to see who are the kind of the picks here. I like this.
Yeah, that's a good one.
This is cool. I like whoa, Lady Blades. Oh, I know who that is. Woohoo.
I was going to say, don't you refer to, like, the moment I saw that name, I was like, I feel like Rick has mentioned it more than once.
Yeah, Lady Blades. Yeah, rock on, Lady Blades. Lady Blades is in our product marketing team, and let's just say she's way up there on the awesometer. She is awesome, and she has helped helping with a couple things that we're doing. Rock on Lady Blades. Cool. Couple other, I love everybody, but she's like a really good contributor here at Veeam. So I'm glad to see that she has joined as well. All right. Safiya's pick, or AKA coolest usernames, are Lady Blades, Seriously One, Real Poet, and Frenchoid.
Frenchoid.
Who has the badge coming their way? Master of Mouse. All right.
Master of Mouse.
MOM, not mom, but the Master of Mouse gets a blade. Or not a blade, a badge.
Maybe a blade.
Oh, buckets. Like I'm in trouble now. But anyways, no, big welcome, everyone. Thank you, Safiya, for prepping the Who's New. It's kind of hard to do that, when I say do it early, like, oh, because I pre-poned, and that is a work. Yeah. I moved up the recording to Tuesday.
No worries.
So appreciate you doing that. I don't remember. We were talking right before. We don't remember what the plan is for next week, 181, but there will be a 181. I don't know if Maddie's back. I don't know if I voluntold someone else. We'll see.
We'll see.
Safiya again. Who knows?
It's a lot coming up. Will you be on the recap in September, Rick, for a lot of your travels in October? Can we expect you?
I will do it like at the hotel room or something.
Yeah.
I'll find a way. Maybe I'll even do it again, like on the floor of the event. Last year I was in the expo
in Mexico
hall
I think. Yeah.
In Mexico. Yeah. I need a better set of equipment. I took some of the literally one tray of appetizers was gone. So I just took the whole tray and set my camera up on top of the oh, that'll work.
Yeah.
Because I need a
DIY.
little bit of lift. Yeah. And the guy kept wanting to come take it. I'm like, oh no, don't. I need it.
Good reminder though to now sign up for Veeam on Tours. There's a lot coming up in the next week. For I think the rest of September has a ton in EMEA, in August in LATAM.
Yeah.
So make sure to sign up if you haven't already.
The sticky banner at the top of the community hub, Maddie has that page, and there's also some Veeam unplugs, and I'll be at one or two of those coming up here soon as well. So there's no shortage of Veeam stuff to attend. So check it out. And again, big thank you, Safiya, for joining me here on the recap.
Thanks for having me.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. We will see you next week. Have a great weekend.